I got your help.
Shot! You ain't got it today.
Hey, balance it out!
This side! Roll on me, let's go!
Come to me! Yo, watch it!
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Here's Wilson. Misses the one-handed jam. And the Thunder with possession. Pass to Villanueva. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Boozer, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And just like his NBA All-Star dad, Carlos, Cameron Boozer is an incredible rebounder. But he also brings a little more playmaking, a real do-it-all type talent. This guy's got a really bright...
Goodness, Darren Peterson, take the stage.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Peterson. Here's Davis. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Here's Peterson. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Outside, Edwards. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Out to the right wing. The three. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Rejected by Hollins.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
The Thunder with another miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Villanueva. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Villanueva's got 5 now.
And for such a fantastic score, Peterson is also a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, he just put his head down and went to work on the drive.
Cunningham outside. And 1:01 left here in the opening quarter. Shot by Villanueva, no good. Right side, Edwards. Pass to Peterson. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. He has 7.
When you watch Peterson shoot, he does it with confidence, and that shot is already refined.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Into the... Whoa, man!
Showing just how dynamic he can be. Once Peterson gets into the lane, you're at his mercy.
Rise and fire. You gotta love his aggressiveness off the catch.
Down low. Pass to Vason. Outside, Edwards. Here's Vasar. He's covered by Hollins. To the wing right side. 1 second left. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Virginia Beach shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Virginia Beach up 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
On defense, Virginia Beach, leading by 5. Now here's Levine. Shot clock at 5. Over Peterson. Good on the jump shot. Levine's got his first points in this one.
Well, this is what good play calls do. They get your best scorers, like Levine, room to operate.
They set the pick. Edwards at full speed.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world. Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
The kick out to Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
A solid athlete, and when you give Boozer room around the rim, he punches it home. Really, Darren Peterson is one of the most exciting guard prospects in a while. He's got a polished overall game and just plays beyond his years, and coaches rave about his leadership skills.
No good from outside. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Thunder. 4-point game. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
Stolen by Boozer. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. There's Levine. And they recover it.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. This is his first free throw of the game.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. Levine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
Oh, Griffin in position. Westbrook with the steal. Boozer wide open. He fires. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Boozer's got 9.
And what makes Boozer so special, he can really score all over the floor, including from beyond the arc.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Pass to Griffin. Back to Iverson. Now Griffin. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. And here is Iverson. Good D by Westbrook. Outside, Levine. Launches a 3. And the Thunder another 3.
And we know Levine has that shot in his arsenal, and he's working to develop more consistency.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside, Boozer. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. Boozer's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
Well, we're seeing the full potential of Boozer in this game. He's a powerhouse when he's on.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Over to the wing. Boozer's got room. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Now it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Boozer. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Thunder as they end the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-6 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Well, one guy you've always got your eye on, Cameron Boozer. He's skilled, polished, and he shows the same toughness that his dad brought when he was playing.
Iverson up top. Six to shoot. And it's Wade in the corner. Wade penetrating. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Thunder leading by 5. Left side, Bosch. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Levine with it. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. Boozer double teamed. Stolen away.
Well, at this level, you can't afford to telegraph your passes.
Iverson outside. Back to Wade. Clock at 6. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Stewart.
When you watch Stewart, she knows how to beat defenders on the bounce. She has a solid handle and a nice touch.
Westbrook, no good.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
And powering that one down. She wanted to make a statement with that jam.
And it's Bosch in the corner. The Thunder with another miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3-ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Kept alive. The kick out to Boozer. They need this. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Boozer's got 17 now.
Well, he drew attention inside and then kicks the ball out.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. .135 left to play here in the third. Here's Peterson. 11 points in the game. Out to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Peterson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Timeout.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Cunningham. Still scoreless. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Peterson. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. Good D by Wade. Here's Peterson. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. There's the screen. It's stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Villanueva. 5 seconds. Separating the shot and game clocks.
Using that near 7-foot wingspan, Wilson with some spirited defense.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Hollins. Lays it up off the glass. Hollins has got his second bucket of the game to go. Virginia Beach trails by 3. Here's Peterson. Takes it inside. And he can't jam it through. Here's Peterson. And a missed layup. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Thunder lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Here's Peterson. Pass to Bason. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, showing some toughness there to fight through the foul. Good work to get to the line.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
The 3, and the Thunder another 3.
I just love to watch Cunningham orchestrate. At his size, that passing is elite.
Here's Peterson, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
Well, my goodness. He put a little extra sauce on that one.
And he drives in. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
And he knocks down the first one.
And really a skilled combo guard with impressive versatility. Peterson is someone any team would love to have.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Cunningham. It misses. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Virginia Beach to take the lead. Does not go. On offense, here are the Thunder. A 2-point game. And he jams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. There's a good screen. Now, Adebayo. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Edwards. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. The Thunder leading by 4. It's Cunningham with the drive. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Cleared away by Adebayo. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. The 3 goes down.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Edwards. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. And there's the 3. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured team.
No fear. Peterson wants to take and make
the big shot.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. It's tipped. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. Oh, he jams it in, leaving no room for error.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now, Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Clutch buckets never come easy. He worked to get them those points.
Lays it in off.
Trash ass nigga.
Welcome everyone to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some...
You never played me before. Yeah. Nigga, shut up, you my hoe. You my hoe. You're my hoe. Yep.
Collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Pass to base-off. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. The drive by Boozer. Thompson with the rebound.
You know, we've seen guys with the size and the speed that Cameron Boozer possesses, but we rarely see them with the same level of touch he has on his shot. The way Boozer can get downhill and stretch the floor can be a nightmare for defenses.
Just 2 to shoot. Virginia Beach pulls it in. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Adebayo sends it back.
Well, this is what Adebayo is known for. An outstanding defender who protects the rim so well.
In the corner, it's Boozer. Holmgren outside. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. And Albuquerque with the possession. Pulls from the top of the key. Outside Boozer. Screen by Porzingis. The drive by Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
And when he sees an opening, Boozer looks to attack. Cameron is a high IQ basketball player.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, showing some toughness there to fight through the foul. Good work to get to the line.
Well, you talk about new school big men. Chet Holmgren is in that category. Rim protection and perimeter game all rolled into one.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball players.
Stolen by Boozer. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Peterson. Boozer with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Well, they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Here's Peterson. Green with the block.
You see your defensive instincts there. That's what makes Green one of the best.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Drains it from beyond the arc. And so Green will bring it up for Albuquerque. Trailing by 2. Pass to Adebayo. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. He's all alone. Green taking his time here. Six on the shot clock. Outside Boozer. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Porzingis with the steal. It's stolen. Knocked loose. Here's Vasar. It's stolen by Green. Boozer. Right, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh.
I'm very impressed you, bro.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And you're also seeing that high motor in terms of their ability to block shots or alter them, bringing that presence defensively.
Thompson inside the line. That shot misses. This one for 3. Peterson misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, calling a player a combo guard can sometimes signify that they're kind of stuck between positions. In the case of Darren Peterson, he possesses the size and skill level to do just about anything you need from the backcourt.
Outside, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Adebayo usually has the advantage over other bigs when it's time to run.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
To the middle. Here's Peterson. Shoots. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Here's Peterson. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Peterson's got 5 now.
Showing just how dynamic he can be. Once Peterson gets into the lane, you're at his mercy.
Here's Peterson. Shot clock at 6. Albuquerque needs to get a shot off it. Shot's good by Wilson.
At this point of his career, Wilson's not going to light you up from three, but he's worked hard on that shot, and it is definitely improving.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Vason. And Holmgren pulls it down. Virginia Beach trails by 6. Here's Peterson. Here's Adebayo. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Peterson, that's good.
A great touch from Peterson down low. A true 3-level score.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Howard. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Albuquerque.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Edwards plays with such velocity.
Here's Peterson.
Goodness, Darren Peterson. Take the stage.
Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
One step and go. His plan was to drive the whole time.
Rip Hamilton with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And so it's Albuquerque in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Miller, right side. Pass to Vason. And a miss there on the triple. Virginia Beach trails by 8. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Iverson. Screen by Bird. Iverson sneaks his way inside.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the inside. Takes the 3. And they recover it. A wide open look for Bird. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Really, Darren Peterson is one of the most exciting guard prospects in a while. He's got a polished overall game and just plays beyond his years. And coaches rave about his leadership skills.
They double-team Bird. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, just so strong. Bam. He's just so tough to stop.
For Virginia Beach, they shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Albuquerque leading by 4. Pass to Hamilton. And that one drops for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, attacking the basket inside, Adebayo knows that will pay off for him either way, and he's right.
And he sinks the second. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. They set the pick. Pass to Wilson. And it's Wade with the rebound. Virginia Beach trails by 5. Here's Vasar. Over to the left wing. Here's Stewart. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. And so here's Albuquerque. Doubled by Iverson. Here's Wilson. Sinks the three-pointer. Wilson's got 12.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Iverson outside. Pass to Vasar. Kicks it out to Iverson. Outside, Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Stewart. Over Wilson. And Stewart gets it to go.
Not a lot of players these days operate in that space, but Stewie just loves that mid-range.
There's the three. Peterson grabs the miss. Albuquerque leading by 6. And it's Miller in the corner. Stewart with the steal. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I love how she moved the ball right there, setting it up on a platter.
And so here's Albuquerque. Here's Hamilton. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Left side, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Albuquerque leads by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Peterson. Now Stewart. Inside. Vasar, that's good. Vasar's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Virginia Beach.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Albuquerque.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
Both good from the line that time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
To the middle. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
Out left to the wing. Pulls up from the corner. Rebound by Albuquerque. Here's Peterson. Trains the three-pointer. And Albuquerque leads by 6.
Well, this is what Peterson does. An active scorer who knows how to get himself in rhythm.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. And now we've got the intentional foul. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, That's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Don't be mad because you can't do it.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout.
I make it look good.
He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about
Still
strategy.
got time.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. Virginia Beach trails by 7. Here's Edwards. Lets loose a 3. Porzingis pulls it down.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Now Edwards. Here goes Edwards.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And Porzingis, here we go.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
He takes it in. Here's Holmgren. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious end time on the rim. Outside Holmgren. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up the 3. Porzingis pulls it down. And so here's Albuquerque. They've led by as much as 10.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Edwards. Here's Holmgren. Shoots the 3. Porzingis pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. They trail by 7.
What?
Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit.
You're
All
right.
you can do is tell
I just
your
started
guys
using
to
Chatw.
hold their heads up and finish strong.
It's my first time using Chatw. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Chat. My first time using Chat. I ain't complaining.
Edwards fires. And he does not hit. And Albuquerque with the possession. They lead by 7. Oh, good on the layup. And so Albuquerque takes the win.
Good game, bro.
A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid
step your record up,
performance,
bro.
particularly here
See
at
me when
home.
you see me.
I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For my friends, Greg Anthony.
But I gotta hit my shots, bro. I gotta hit every shot. Don't worry, I'm getting there, though.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Here's Hamilton. Here he goes.
And so cunning on the drive. Hamilton sees an opening and just slashes in there.
I got him, I got him.
Here's Peterson.
Right here.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Oh, fierce play inside. He was fired up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Really, Darren Peterson is one of the most exciting guard prospects in a while. He's got a polished overall game and just plays beyond his years. And coaches rave about his leadership skills.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Peterson. No good with the triple. Here's Hamilton. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Hamilton's got 5.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Out to Edwards. Deep Adebayo. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Outside Edwards. The kick out to Boozer. Back to Edwards. Good on the three-point shot.
Cashing in from the corner. Edwards hasn't seen a three he doesn't like.
Here's Adebayo. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
They get it again. Out to Edwards. Driving the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Great blend of speed and power on Edwards' drive. Very difficult to stop Ant.
Fires for 3. No good from Hamilton. Holmgren with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Pass to Duncan. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Well, Duncan is a guy who knows how to assert himself offensively. When he likes a look, he does not hold back.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Now, here's Green. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Pass to Peterson. Now Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Duncan. And it's off from three-point range. Boozer with it. Guarded now by Duncan. The drop by Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Here's Peterson. Drives to the hoop. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Virginia Beach. They lead by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Virginia Beach.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
They get it back. Pass to Duncan. Here's Hamilton. Rebounded by Vasoff.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Boozer. It's good on the putback. Boozer's got the lead up to 5 now for Virginia Beach.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Oh, here he comes.
Goodness, Darren Peterson, take the stage.
Here's Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant throwdown. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Virginia Beach leading by 5. Here's Iverson. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
And it's Artest missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. You know, we've seen guys with the size and the speed that Cameron Boozer possesses, but we rarely see them with the same level of touch he has on his shot. The way Boozer can get downhill and stretch the floor can be a nightmare for defenses.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Down low. Here's Duncan. Duncan making it look so easy inside.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Well, there he goes, getting some elevation and scoring 2 loud points. You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Good on the bucket. And it's a 5-point Virginia Beach lead.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
Holmgren with the steal. One-on-one here. The kick out to Adebayo. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Virginia Beach making a switch here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. For 3, Edwards. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Milwaukee trails by 5. And here is Beal. No scoring in this one. Here's There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
Here's our test. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Virginia Beach leads by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Wade. Oh, Wade with a thunderous finish.
Uh-oh, great IQ from the young Wade. Decided to keep it, and it paid off.
Duncan with the bucket.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Stolen by Artest. They push it up, 4 on 3. Beal from long range. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Bird right side. Out to Wade. Iverson outside. And stolen by Payton. Shoots a fader. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Duncan with that any ability to shoot the basketball.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Basar's shot is off. And Milwaukee has possession. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's our test. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Well, calling a player a combo guard can sometimes signify that they're kind of stuck between positions. In the case of Darren Peterson, he possesses the size and skill level to do just about anything you need from the backcourt. And there's a lot to like about Darren Peterson. His command of the game is so advanced for his age. This guy really looks comfortable out there.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Five to shoot. And Payton sends it back.
And when your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
It's taken away by Payton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Inside. Here's Griffin. Peterson grabs the miss. Virginia Beach leading by 4. Stewart in the corner. Pass to Peterson. To the paint. Here's Faceoff.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Left side, Adebayo. And so it looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball. Virginia Beach making a switch here. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the middle, Stewart. And the basket is good. And it's an 8-point Virginia Beach lead.
And have to be aware of Stewart inside. So good at attacking opponents' weak spots.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the contest. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, look at that.
A seasoned vet in this league. Westbrook has run these sets countless times. He knows what to do in them.
4 seconds left. And it's Iverson missing. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Stolen by Boozer. He got it up. The shot, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Virginia Beach. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Adebayo the screen. Fades away. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Yeah, that tweener proving no problem for Adebayo.
Here's Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Yeah, he just put his head down and went to work on the drive.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Edwards got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
It's stolen by Edwards. Pass the baseoff. Outside Boozer. Just 5 to shoot. Wade. Duncan with the block.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
And Boozer with the block.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing from Boozer, coming away with the rejection there.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
That's good from Wade.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
It's off. Virginia Beach leading by 8. Launches from deep. Oh, he hits the deep 3.
And taking a challenging long range from there and draining it.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he has.
And so it's Milwaukee now. And he misses the J. Oh, and that crossover was nasty.
Well, this is what Peterson does. An active scorer who knows how to get himself in rhythm.
It's stolen by Edwards. Got a piece of it. From outside. No good there. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Duncan with the rebound. Edwards slashing inside. Another chance here. Adebayo fires. 3. Good.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Outside Boozer. 43 seconds left in the fourth.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Doesn't get that one.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he is unable to get the second one. And so it looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball. A putback. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3. A three-pointer. Good. Ball's knocked loose. Westbrook with the steal. Duncan. Jumper is off. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. It's tipped. So Virginia Beach picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. So long, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Basket counts.
Yeah, this is what coaches love to see. Guys sharing the ball and creating for one another.
Back to Curry. Over in the corner, Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
Here's Duncan. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out. Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And Adebayo sends it back. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Here's Duncan. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's 6 points for Tim Duncan. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, does Chet even have to jump? He's got so much length.
Westbrook surveying the D. Offensive rebound. Green inside the three-point line. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And Curry has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Duncan up on top. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Green. 5 on the clock. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Look at the range from Adebayo. Confident stroke.
Outside Curry. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, I love that decision-making out of the pick-and-roll action.
Screened by Duncan. With the teardrop. And Holmgren pulls it down. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. And Curry, here we go. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 5.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
Here's Hamilton. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Virginia Beach is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
And here's Duncan after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And that one's good. Duncan.
You got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Virginia Beach leading by 7. Here's Holmgren. He takes it inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Back to Duncan. Pass to Hamilton. Duncan outside. Duncan making it look so easy inside.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Holmgren the screen. He gets that one. Edwards got the lead back up to 9 now for Virginia Beach. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 6.
Well, he's still got that pull-up in his back pocket. Don't sleep on Russell Westbrook.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look for Milwaukee. Virginia Beach leading by 6. Embiid the screen. Right side, Edwards. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Edwards. There's the drive.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid throws it down.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Adebayo the screen. Back to Curry. To the inside. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his second bucket.
Well, that's his comfort zone. That's where he lives. Adebayo's so strong in the paint.
Payton's shot is off. Virginia Beach leading by 8. And Curry has it in the corner. Curry in the lane. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
It's good from long range.
Rise and fire. You gotta love his aggressiveness off the catch.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. .30 seconds left in the second quarter. There's the triple. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And that does it for the first half of play. Virginia Beach leads by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Pass to Payton. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards drawing the double team. Outside for Artest. Offline with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Holmgren. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
Artest, good. Artest's got 5 points so far.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Holmgren wide open. That three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the middle. And the dunk by Holmgren.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And stolen by Payton. Here's Griffin. Great D that time from Green.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss. The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Edwards. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Artest. Outside Edwards. And he overshot that one, missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Right side, Edwards. And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Griffin. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Griffin's got the lead up to 10 now for Virginia Beach. Outside Griffin. Back to Artest. To the paint. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
Bird outside. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And Virginia Beach leads by 11.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Hamilton. Off target from three-point range. Here's Peters. Whoa!
Good daring. Peterson. Take the stage.
Green left side. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Duncan.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
And we've come to expect that from Westbrook. Hard charging, putting defenders in a situation where they just have to foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
That's tipped. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Virginia Beach. They lead by 11. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. At the top of the key, Curry. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And Virginia Beach leads by 13. Westbrook with it. And here's Adebayo outside. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Well, clearly Adebayo's feeling very confident firing out there from the perimeter.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Milwaukee on D. Richard Hamilton on the wing. They set the pick. Clock at 6. And here's Bird for 3. It's hauled in by Duncan.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now Curry. And he does not hit. Hamilton outside. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Stephen Curry. Jacks up a 3. Outside Bird. And stolen by Hamilton. For the finish. Ah, the dunk to punctuate.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Bird. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Well, this is on the defense for letting him get this close to the basket, and then they had no choice but to foul.
Both free throws good from Green.
Pressure-packed free throws, but he stayed calm and nailed them.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Outside Curry. Here's Holmgren. And there's the dunk.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Westbrook with it. Now Hamilton defending. Adebayo fires. The 20-foot jumper. Good.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
And in a groove and showing no signs of slowing down. His offense has been pretty impressive here tonight. Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
Curry buries the 3-shot.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Yeah, with the game on the line, Adebayo wants the ball and he delivers.
And he commits the intentional foul. It's stolen by Green.
A pass that long had better be on target. Otherwise, it's impossible to make a play.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Outside Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. And stolen by Hamilton. And that's an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Holmgren with the steal. Edwards, the putback, hustles for the rebound and guides it back in. And stolen by Hamilton. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot.
Good game, man.
So Virginia Beach picking up the win. Probably